So it's been quite a while since we covered this 2 Truths 1 Lie poster that was shown to us originally by Tommy Andreasen himself over on Twitter a few months ago, and the reason I'm coming back to this now is because, well, we've seen the first 12 episodes of Crystalized so far, and I feel as though now is the perfect time to go back through this and give some updated thoughts on which 2 are the truths and which is the lie in this poster, which is exactly what we are going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm just going to kind of be going over this the simplest way and just going over each option here to kind of refresh our minds a little bit, and then afterwards I will be going over what I think is the actual lie out of these 3. So first of all, we've got the lyrics to The Weekend Whip will become an important plot point. Not only are the words catchy, but they also contain a secret which has remained unfolded since the song premiered in 2011. Interesting. Next, we've got an insignificant potted plant will prove to be one of the main reasons our heroes stand a chance against the overwhelming forces of evil. Again, very, very nice and interesting there. And lastly, we have toy designers and writers have collaborated to avoid spoilers by including characters and objects in the toys which will not feature in the season's storyline. And those are our 3 options. 2 of these will be true in the season and 1 of them is a complete lie. Now, first of all, I'm just going to get this over with straight away and say that I do believe the last one is definitely the lie. So what kind of characters are in the sets that we now know are actually going to be in the show thanks to posters? Well, we've got people like Nelson, we have obviously the Overlord, we've got all of these different returning people, and so far we do have pretty solid proof that those characters will definitely be returning, and it wasn't just kind of a trick to lead us the wrong way and then have something completely different happening in the season, because we know that the Overlord is returning, and we also know that people like Nelson and Ronin will be returning because, well, first of all, Ronin was already seen in the episodes, and also we've got all of these different returning characters appearing on the endgame poster for the second part of the season, which is really, really nice and interesting. And so I just think that there's nothing really left that they could be kind of hiding from us in the set that would not correlate to the show. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the lie, but that still leaves us with some really weird questions, because this potted plant, it's the most likely, but at the same time it definitely does sound a little bit silly to me, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me on that one. It just seems really obscure. But then again, it's not as if Ninjago hasn't done anything that's really obscure and unrealistic in the past. So again, this could definitely work and will definitely, probably at least, be playing a part in the finale that we obviously haven't seen just yet. And then the first one, this is really, really tricky in particular actually, because, well, what's actually going on with this? The Weekend Whip. Now, when I was first listening to the intro for this season, I could actually, well, at least I thought at the time that I could hear some really faint words being said in the background, but after hearing it again, I think I was just kind of imagining that in a way, and I really do not think it's anything to do with what this says. However, maybe the words that we know and love to this day are going to be kind of twisted around and will end up playing a role in the season. I'm not too sure how this could possibly be pulled off without it seeming a little bit corny and cheesy, but again, as I said with the second option, would I really say this is unlikely for Ninjago? No, not at all. They can always pull off crazy stuff like this, and it always works. So again, as with everything that they've done in the past that's been kind of wacky at first, well, yeah, this is definitely probably going to be another truth here, and I could totally see them pulling something like this off, as crazy as it may be, but we're just going to have to kind of wait and see how all of that plays out, and this is another one that will, most likely, be taking place with the season finale. We just don't know anything of it just yet. Now, obviously, I could still be completely wrong on all of this. As of right now, with this season and what we currently know of the season so far, these are my concrete thoughts, and nothing has really changed too much, I'd say. So, yeah, that's kind of my overall thoughts on this, and I hope you guys did enjoy this quick update on this 2 Truths 1 Lie poster. So far, this is what it's looking like, but still, we do have that thrill of looking forward to what's to come with the rest of the season, because who knows, maybe I'm completely wrong on this and something else will happen. But of course, we are just going to have to wait and see on that. With all this being said, though, drop your thoughts down below and obviously in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, though, do all that fun stuff down below. Drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do appreciate the content I release every single day. And hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to watch my new content the second I put it out. With all this being said, I'll see you all in my next video coming out very, very soon. Goodbye.